Hello. Today I'm gonna show you how to use form tag on HTML5. First, I'm gonna show you this. So how to use first name and the last name. So first, what is you have to put form tag here, the basic HTML and the ending HTML tag, body color, or if you want to change the background color, it's the basic one. Then the form tag, then I change the font. This will be the first or the text field. I'm gonna show you how to do that. So first, you have to put the tag here. If you want to change the font color, can be it's your choice. Then type first name. This will be the text field. So if if your website or HTML will allow to enter name and last name, you should use this. Then the font, the ending form tag, and the ending body. Input type, you see the here, input tag or input element is used to select user information. This element can vary in many ways depending on the type of attribute. So it's always here. You will always need it in form tag. This input this input element, and this name, if you see this, you're gonna use this if, yeah, for example, you're gonna create your website using HTML5. You have to use name for, if you're gonna use JavaScript, you're gonna call this. So the thing you input here will be output on the other page in JavaScript. But I'm just gonna tell you the basic or teach you the basic. So then save this. If you're done, save this. I already save it, and in this, I'm just gonna enter it. This will be the output of that code, of this code. This gonna be the output. See, you have these boxes that you can input, yeah, like, so for example, and yun. I have no enter button, but using JavaScript, you can use this. Unlike a Facebook, if you're gonna create a new Facebook that have first name and last name there. Okay. Next, I'm gonna teach you how the for example, then you have in your website, if like Facebook, you need the password. You need the password me. You need the password. This will be the thing you have to need. You're needing. Okay, exit that password. Password. Like the other HTML or the tag there, you need to put the form tag and the ending form tag at the back. The change is password, input type password, because if you're gonna put it a title tag or title here, it's gonna be like the other file I show you. There if you put it, you're gonna show your password there. So this is really password. This will be the input. Like other, the first name and the last name and the title tag attribute. You have to need this if you're gonna use JavaScript, or if you're gonna call this pass. You're gonna call this. If you input type here, and you're gonna call it, you should definitely put this one. So in JavaScript, it's gonna call it. So this will be, if you save this one, this will be the output. See, if you're gonna type here, just type random, you're gonna see bullets, not letters, not numbers. Gonna see bullets because in any password you don't want to type a password and you're the whole computer whole people gonna show or gonna see it. So gonna be in a bullet form. All password have bullet form. Next, in the form tag is the radio or random username or you submit tag. Submit tag is like the username tag. So if you're gonna have a password, you should have a username. So like other tags I show you, start with the form, ending with the form, changes, input type, text. Like the first form I show you, text. But like the other two had this one, and the change is here. You have a button. Value button is submit. If you the button there, if you click the button or submit, it's gonna be submitted to the JavaScript or the JavaScript tag JavaScript that you're gonna use. So this is the submit tag or submit attribute. If you're gonna run this will be the output. See, they have a button, but the cause currently not working because I don't use JavaScript and I don't use another Java. Like other, like this one, like that one, like this one, but it is connected to the password. If you're gonna use Java, it's gonna be connected. Next, I'm gonna show you is the radio attribute. Radio attribute. Oh, sorry. Radio or attribute is like, for example, in your Facebook, if you're gonna make your own website like Facebook, there are some things that you have to ask, or that you are female or male. The basic ask question, like I always said, form, start, end, because it's not gonna work if if you don't put this tag. Changes this, like in other, first is female and male or the subject, but you can put it, but in radio attribute or tag, it's not qualified that you put the subject first before the radio, because I don't know, it's just don't feel so right. So like other input type, changes radio, because you're just gonna have to pick one of it. Name, you just have to need this one, because if you're gonna use, I always said, if you're gonna use JavaScript and you don't use this, the JavaScript will, I don't, not identify what it will go it what it will call. So next, value male. So if you run this one, if you save this, then I'm gonna show you here. This will be the output of the Java of the tag. See, you just have to pick one, and this will be common in signing in an other website or signing in or something. This always there, like this and this and this, like this. So next and last, I'll show you how to create the checklist on HTML5. It's under form tag, because you have to put input type. The input type, like I said, is the element can vary in many ways. So input type, gonna change it to checkbox, because you just want to have a check, or if you're gonna do a do a survey, you have to they don't have to pick one, you have to pick all. So checkbox. Name, you choose vehicle, because I'm gonna bike or car. I have a bike, I have a car. This will be the subject